MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Now at the plate, Tom Horn, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off tonight for St. Louis, second baseman, number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Jay is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Jay stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
So 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Matt Adams now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. One out and a runner on third. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Here's Jed Lowry now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 2, the Nationals coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Adam Wainwright is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92, still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
Leading off for Washington, first baseman, Kevin Grant.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two pitch just missed. On deck there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, center fielder,
And now for Washington, Denard Span. He's set. Here it comes. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Horn takes it in. And that's the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Way to get dirty. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single right here.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Lester has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Nats 1. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Woods ready. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And the changeup is way low that time.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. The next to bat for St. Louis, Adam Wainwright. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swings through it for strike number 2. Two out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bouncer up the middle. Lowry on the move. He has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cabrera's after it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Damon Morrison. Popped him up. Carpenter over to his right. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Travis Wood.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Travis Wood, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. At the plate, Tom Horn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Horn.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
In now is John Jay. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 18, Mariano Lester.
So coming to the plate, Mariano Lester. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Matt Adams.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now another 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Kevin Grant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Denard Span.
At the plate, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Jay is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. He's got a 3-1 lead. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ramos has got it. And the throw is in time. Molina is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Popped him up. Ramos is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So stepping in, Matt Carpenter. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Span, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Wilson Ramos, a base hit in his first trip.
Catcher, Wilson
First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
The 0-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The second baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Nationals. A swinging bunt to the mound. A throw to the plate. Tagged there by Molina. He's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Standing in now, Damon Morrison, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Cabrera makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nats leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Melky Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 50, pitcher Adam Wainwright.
So here now is the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Woods ready. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Tom Horn. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, fielded by Rendon. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 3-1. In now, Travis Wood. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a tough take. And that misses 1-1. One and two to the Nationals pitcher.
2 straight.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wood is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kevin Grant. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Adams trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to first. Adams has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Nats 1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, John Jay, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
John Jay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Mariano Lester.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is on 3-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it's still 3-1. Striding in, Bryce Harper. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. Is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ball 1. Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is foul.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Griffith Stadium in our nation's capital. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Yadier Molina, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 to Molina. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Woods ready. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Morrison is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Harper. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, as the lead remains 3-1. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Ian Desmond.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
There's a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Wainwright still with just the 1 run allowed through 6 1/3. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Morrison.
Now at the plate, Damon Morrison. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marcellus Butler will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Sean Rodriguez is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 1, Sean Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Ripped down the line. Oh, Zimmerman. He goes to first. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box, Adam Wainwright, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tom Horn. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now is John Jay as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Sent on the ground out to second. Rendon has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Grant. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Rodriguez on at first, nobody out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Bernard Span will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2-2. Popped him up. Carpenter shading to his right. 1 down.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Carlos Martinez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nats leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Tyler Clippard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mariano Lester, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Rodriguez going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking it deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in once again, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, and the throw is in and out of the glove. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the dive. What a play.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Grant. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Trevor Rosenthal comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
26, Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one. Rosenthal is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop,
Now at the plate, he and Desmond. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Lowry. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
The second baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Nats. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, you'd credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Cardinals even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Adam Wainwright is the winning pitcher of record. Travis Wood takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal. The loss goes to Travis Wood. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.